People have called it instant access just without any video, which we tried to do back in the day, but we were told, no, it must have a picture. The show started, much like the podcast dropped in the middle of the conversation.
It seems like I never left.
Wow, real mics.
And the television, close to 300 episodes, I think. But also, it's GMR Podcast 21.
Wow, they coincide. 21.
All the first 20 are now on iTunes, all of them.
Did you put out the one where the outside?
Oh, yeah. All three of those were very funny, very high energy.
Yeah.
I liked them.
I just gotta ask, why so early?
What?
Why so early?
What's early?
6:30 instead of...
Because it's the lottery. This is the slot they gave us a year ago. Are we having another lottery soon, or are we just going to keep coasting? Let's just keep coasting for a while. We got easy parking tonight.
I wonder if Flem is going to show up. Remember last week when we were leaving?
Oh, yeah, and he thought the show started at 8.
I told him it was 8 o'clock.
It's like, well,
I was like, out of it.
Might as well watch Harrigan now. You're down here.
That's what I said, yeah. Talk to Dan, maybe. I don't know what he did. I've only seen him like twice since then.
And for all you people out there, this is Mark Brady.
Hey, what's happening, folk?
Otherwise known as the beard, right?
Microphone check.
Look at that hat.
For me, it's been a while since I've been here.
Been a while, huh?
It's been a very long while.
Yeah,
I'm happy to be here.
We've only done one show since March. This is the third show.
And yet, the 4th GMR podcast in a row where we're all on the show.
Wow.
Well, I think I only done 2 podcasts.
No, you've done more podcasts.
We haven't done a regular podcast in a while, so. But yet,
believe it, folks, we have a podcast.
And so my power grows is. Steve-O was Googling the words.
Yeah.
So.
What did he come up with?
And so my power grows?
And so my power grows.
You know what?
The Judas Priest song that Steve-O was analyzing on the drive home.
Pounding the pud. Pounding the pud. Pounding the pud.
What?
Pounding the pud.
Well, we're taking phone calls,
taking
and
phone
I should
calls.
tweet out that phone number to you all. I'm going to do that
out
right
there.
now.
All those-
true what I said.
All our Twitter
And now here's our
followers.
second M and R.
Are we?
The G Mister Podcast, GMR.
It's
But we
not
also have
Guns
here
N'
is
Roses.
Mark Brady.
It's Jeans and Roses.
Jeans and Roses?
Jeans and Roses.
Oh, yeah,
Last
Do
week
I have one?
at this time,
By the
we were
way?
in Phoenix. And
Yeah.
we were up
The,
at ComiCon.
Totally crazy.
For 4
Put the business
days.
card up.
It was
What's a business
amazing.
card? Who's got a business card?
Who's got a business card?
Marty. Mr. On the Spot.
Business card, here we go.
I'm running out of them. I put a bunch of them down. I put them down in the Space Smoke Shop, like the last 10 I
Mine are
had.
gone. That whole stack you guys gave me is long gone.
Of course, it'll be
as you can
totally
see,
out of
it's
focus.
not.
It is totally out of focus.
Totally
You can look
GNR.
over here and see it.
GMR.
Or you can see it there.
Yeah,
But that's your real shot.
completely out of focus.
It's completely out
Completely
of
out of
focus.
focus. It says
So people really are trying to call. I can't believe
the GMR podcast, and there's water and there's mountains and there's sunlight.
Oh yeah, the water and the mountains. We're all about waters, mountains, and sunlight down at GMR. That's what we're all about. 24/7, water, mountains, and sunlight. Living in the desert. What is it? 103 today? Is that what they say?
Oh yeah, today it broke the cracked the ice, the century mark
Wow.
today.
What are you guys talking about?
The temperature
The temperature.
well-
was above 100 today. Reached
Well, I think
above
it's
100.
106, right?
Something like that,
Maybe.
yeah. But today was the day. It was the first day that it did it, and it had to do it in style, like 106 degrees.
Well, it was beating down out there.
Ridiculously hot.
Yeah, it was.
It's
Still
not.
is.
John did well at the Comic-Con, to recap.
Yeah.
That's
We didn't
right.
win, but that doesn't matter. We were there. It was cool. We're going to be in Gen Con in Indiana in
When is that?
August. Yeah, Robert said he's going to hopefully come down in December.
Looking
Yada,
forward
yada,
to that.
yada. He won't.
And more new footage coming soon from Robert. He's off doing some kind of event of his own this weekend. So
Nice.
he said, tell everybody I love him and talk to him soon. We're going to try to call him on the podcast next week. And who knows, maybe we can call Robert every week on the podcast for a few minutes.
Well, that'd be
I think that would be
Interesting.
a good thing to do. I don't know if he quite grasps what the podcast is yet. A lot of people don't. You tell them you're doing it, and they're like, what? I don't understand. It's like, just listen to it.
2 years ago, you gave me the Kevin Smith one file,
Yes.
and that's how I got started. And that was all she
Smodcast.
wrote. And which, by the way, the Kevin Smith.
We're
Jason
taking your phone
Mewes
calls.
podcast
You know
was
the number.
Hysterical.
Did you
Very
tweet?
funny. Very funny.
I sent that tweet out of the
Tweet.
numbers.
Because there's no numbers on the
I know I couldn't get the machine to turn on
the
tonight.
machine is not working.
It happens. It
It
happens.
can happen.
Yeah, those
All you
last...
diehard people out there that know the
Podcasts
number,
were good.
I don't know it off. I should, but I don't.
624-9833.
No, that's downstairs. That's not for
Oh,
here.
well, call them and ask them the number.
Yeah.
Did we talk about
call
the
Vicky.
elevators on the last podcast? I think we may have completely skipped elevator
What
talk.
happened on the
Oh,
elevator,
boy.
Well, we
man?
waited 20 minutes.
Oh,
or
you
more.
guys,
Elevator.
you guys
The
had a
elevator.
long
I completely
20.
forgot about all that. I blocked it out. of my
Is
mind.
this
Discovered the
before we
shortcuts.
realized the stairs were right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I went all the way down and you couldn't get out. Then you realize get off on the gamer floor,
Yeah.
go to the escalator, then go down.
Yeah.
Cross the street,
Yeah.
cross the street again, open the camera case, close it. After a while, they're like, don't even open the camera case anymore, just go.
And
Back
we
to
didn't
room
do that
228B.
We didn't do that twice. We didn't do that 3 times. We didn't do it 4 times.
I remember everything now. I even remember where the Renaissance is. I know where all those rooms are now.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that convention center down pretty
good.
Yeah,
The year
I
before,
know
it was
I
a
do.
hazy
I
memory.
didn't want to
Now I
get bogged
know
down
it.
in the elevators again, so I was just like, screw it.
20 minutes.
I'd rather climb stairs all. How many stairs do you think we climbed?
Well, what are we going to do next year?
What are we going to do next year?
A couple weeks before the con.
Oh, a couple weeks before Comic-Con again, because we do it every time for all these big, major in-state and out-of-state events. We're going to do some conditioning, Gene. A week
Conditioning.
before Comic-Con next year, we're going to walk up and down the stairs here 20 times.
Wear
Just to-
ourselves out
Just
before
to get
Comic-Con?
accustomed to it, so it's not
condition your
so...
body to the rigors of Comic-Con.
Not wearing ourselves out ahead of time, but just
Mm.
doing it, getting
'Cause I've
used
been,
to
I've
it.
been walking every day since Comic-Con.
Doing stairs.
I really felt like I should.
We walked in. Eric immediately said to Ray, "You look like you lost weight." And I'm thinking, I bet we all did last week, because that was some workouts.
we went up and down at least 500 stairs.
And all we drank. We did have water there, huh? You guys were drinking water. All I drank was soda and alcohol.
Not one bottle of water survived.
No.
Nope.
When I unpacked, no water
Oh,
left.
I
drank
did take.
There
that
was
is true.
radiator water that
I
leaked
did
in
take.
the trunk.
I did take water.
all over Steve-O's
Now that I think
clothes.
about it, I would take a bottle of water, 2 bottles of water with me every time I left. So.
Good idea.
But how about that? Me and Mark, we walked out of the hotel room very early in the morning one morning.
And you can visually see what Mark bought, too.
And Garrett Wang walked by
Oh,
and
yeah.
shook our hands and said, hey. Which was pretty funny because we saw a panel discussion. It's pretty cool seeing Will Wheaton. Yeah.
Will Wheaton.
I felt like I was part of the Big Bang Theory.
He's a big supporter of Comic-Con.
Well,
Oh,
he
yeah.
looked at because he was the final one there.
Yeah, everybody else had left, and he was still out there signing
He was
stuff.
still there signing autographs and taking pictures.
Oh, I finally got through Firefly.
Oh, you watched all
I
that?
watched all those.
Nice.
discs, all those
Well, this is a guy who went to Comic-Con 2013.
Overhead
Went
page.
all 3 days and went all 4 days,
4 days.
and then
I didn't
never
catch it.
seen an episode of Firefly until after. How cool is that?
Yeah, but I
Now you got to watch the movie.
What got me really? Yeah, you got the movie.
Yeah, you got to watch that
Oh, I
because
gotta
that's the
see the movie.
conclusion
Gotta see the movie.
storyline.
What What got me was she was so personable and really down to earth, you know. And
talking about Jewel.
Oh,
Jewel.
the panel I had to leave halfway through because I was going to pass out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Too early in the morning.
it was so much fun. It was so well
Too
worth
much
it.
Mountain Dew.
Very interesting. What, she talked for a whole hour?
Yeah, and that panel's on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Check out our Twitter at GMR Podcast. I put that
Oh, is
link
that
up last
Babylon
night.
5 panel on YouTube?
Probably.
Gene,
What?
did you see me push through your aisle trying to run through all those people, trying to get that picture and trying to get that hand?
Oh,
You
yeah,
said you
yeah.
almost got up there, but not quite.
Oh, man. Close, but no cigar.
You went up to talk to Jewel? You went up to talk to Jewel?
Wanted to. I was like this close.
Wow.
Fries are done.
Fries are up. Come on, people.
If I was
We're
close
running-
enough, any
we're trying to
closer,
run a
I could have
business
smelled
here.
her.
So that's a good segue to my restaurant reviews.
Oh, okay.
My new segment,
The
restaurant
new
reviews.
segment, Gene Mott Restaurant
Yeah,
Reviews.
The GMR
Ooh,
Podcast, restaurant
Very
reviews.
interesting.
So me and JJ went to Monkey Burger yesterday, right? We ordered some drinks because it's a bar. We ordered some drinks, and the guy never brings us any drinks. JJ leaves. We were gonna get a Monkey Burger for like $9.50, right? A $9.50 for a Monkey Burger.
Sounds like ComiCon.
It's crazy. But the guy never brings us our drinks, and I ordered doubles, right? Now you think there would be some money to be made there, right? But the guy never brings the drinks. So my review of Monkey Burger is, don't go. The service is terrible.
I had never seen so many Yodas strapped to people over there at ComiCon.
Lots of Yodas.
Was that the new thing?
Then, like, instead of monkey on your back, Yoda on your back.
There was more people
All I
there
need
in
is a
general,
string.
and it kind of diluted all
Like
of
a big
the
Mickey Mouse.
fezzes and Adventure
It
Time.
was-
I enjoyed the dilution.
It was
What was
everything.
diluted?
Having so many more people there, the regular cult
Oh,
people
yeah.
seemed more thin and spread out. Whereas before, all you would see was fezzes.
Last
And
year
now
was
it's just a bunch of
fezzes,
people
fezzes,
wandering around
fezzes.
just trying to see what all the big deal is. Like when
Really?
we all poured out into the street.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
that was-
what happened was they thought they saw smoke on level 3, and they let everybody back in at 4:40 and extended the time till 6:30.
So we missed out on the final 2 hours?
Oh, we had to go see our movie
We would
anyway.
have missed the
Wow,
movie
right.
if we would have.
But that's what happened. So about 10 minutes after we ducked into the parking garage, they let everybody back in.
Still,
just as
did
well.
you see any pictures? Were there pictures posted of that? There must be.
Check our Twitter feed, and
'Cause
there's a
that-
link to that.
That stuff was insane. Just like 10,000 freaks at least, just everywhere you look. There are all these
Get
people.
out
Got
of
that
the
right.
street!
We're just walking down the middle of the street.
Get out of the street!
Oh, this is after the fire alarm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was crazy. Craziest thing
Fun,
I've ever
fun,
seen.
fun.
You could probably see it from space.
Now, this is a live podcast, so call
So,
up.
but still,
You know those
But is it
numbers.
really truly a podcast?
It is.
It's
Well, I thought it was a broadcast.
it's
a narrow cast?
it's
I
a
don't get it.
combination. It's a combination.
I get it.
right?
I get it.
Oh,
I
you know
think
what?
it's a cast of 4.
Call Me Crazy 300 was created up there.
That's right.
Crazy.
We filmed an episode up there. That's right.
When's that gonna air?
And for the first
couple
time
more
ever, I
weeks.
think Mark Brady and Gene Mott were on the
Yes,
show.
yes.
These two guys.
Steve-O.
Steve
I was the first. And Steve-O, as a matter of fact. Pretty interesting. Did you get to watch the any of that back?
Yeah. It's good stuff.
How'd the panels turn out?
Good. Yeah, you can hear everything.
How did that one panel with the puppeteers?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
trying to
Pretty
work that.
solid.
That was fun. I got to work the camera a little bit on that one.
Mhm.
And she had some stuff there going on. I mean, she was smart.
The trucks that refused to
Big-
slow down
yeah.
when we had to merge and were trying to kill us.
It's horrific having to be on the road.
You
that
didn't have to
much.
experience that, thankfully, Ray.
It's horrific having to be
traumatic.
on the road that much in 2 days.
It was. We
you know?
drove and
But they
walked stairs.
fixed the
and-
road. Now it's so smooth.
It was quicker drives. I know you
Yeah.
guys had to sit in the back seat. You want to tell us about the back
Oh,
seat
the back seat.
experience?
What was
I-
going
I-
on
I-
back
Forget the
there?
back seat. I'm trying to forget the back seat. That was horrible.
Remember that program, That's Incredible? There was this guy that was a contortionist.
Oh yeah.
I was that guy.
If you can imagine,
Call me contortionist.
yeah, Ray, me, and Steve-O are jammed in the back of Marty's car. I mean, Marty's got a really cool car, but it doesn't have a lot of room in the back seat.
I'm going to go get a soda while you guys tell the backseat story. And I'm going to drink it real fast in the hallway. Woo!
Hey, is Dan here yet with the coffee?
I'll let you know.
Scope it out.
Where's that coffee and pie?
Yeah.
That's the real reason we come down here, you know.
Coffee
Last
and
time we were
pie.
here,
and-
remember that?
and once a year we get fudge.
Eating pie.
That's right.
Eating pie as fast as you can. Getting the hell out.
So call up.
So we had a caller earlier, but they hung up.
We did have a caller. Well,
They hung up.
you know, you're watching Channel 20.
Why is that?
Put it down.
And it's not like we're Barbara Walters on the 2020.
Well, the concept of live TV confuses people.
Yeah, actually, this is live, and you call right now, you'll be live on the podcast.
See, there's phones hooked up.
Yeah, we got phones hooked up. All you need to do, I don't know the numbers, so I'm kind of a goofball on that.
Channel 20.
Why don't you know the numbers, Mark? Tell
Why?
us.
Because
You've been here almost since it started.
they changed.
Wow. You know the number?
629-0683.
Yeah.
629-0708.
Wow.
Yeah, try those numbers.
Wow.
Those numbers sound familiar.
520 if you're out of state listening to the GMR podcast.
Wow.
Just call collect, and we'll just reverse charges. It'll be cool.
And yes, all original first 20 podcasts are now on iTunes.
20?
All of them. You used to only be able to hear some of them on YouTube, but now they're all on iTunes. So
I'm like
enjoy.
on 2 of them?
Oh, you're on more than 2.
Okay, I'm on 2.
You're on probably like 6 or 7, maybe 8.
1/3. Give or take.
But who's counting? Right?
Interesting. What's that, Mark?
I said, but who's counting?
Who
right?
is counting?
I'm not. Oh, well, I am.
Well, Marty's counting. He said there was 20.
20 in all.
Yeah, 20 in all. And that's an easy number to remember, 20.
You know what gets occurred to me? Maybe people don't want to call because the phone is too hot to handle.
Could be. It is too hot outside right now.
It's beastly hot outside. It's like,
And to think back in the day, people used to call up from payphones.
oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. And we used to call the payphones.
Well, like in the
Yeah.
springtime or in the fall when it's not so terrible outside, you know.
Oh, but payphone out
But
here.
if you got to stand, well, the shade right now is not that bad. But if you have to stand in the sun right now and there's no wind, oh God, it's like,
That's absolutely correct.
But you know what they say? It's a dry heat.
It's a dry
yeah.
heave.
But right now, it's the best it can be is brutal, and the worst it can be is deadly. You know, and it's right in between there. You know, it's bad.
But you know what? Give me this hot degree weather instead of snowdrift.
Oh, I love it. I love this weather.
Hey,
Hey.
am I on the cable?
Hey, caller, you're on the cable. What's up, man?
You're on the air.
Well, I noticed nobody was calling, so I decided I'd call. You know, I'm a big fan of this stuff.
Are you? You ought to come down, man. Check it out.
You know, I always think
What's the
about
address?
coming down, but it can't possibly be that easy. I mean, you're on TV and you say you can come down and get a TV show, but I just don't believe it. Can you explain
simple.
to me how that works? Because that doesn't seem real.
Well,
It's
actually,
very easy.
it is very easy. You come down to 124 East Broadway, and you say, hey, I want to do TV on public access.
You want to be a TV star, tell
Well,
them.
I don't know about being a star, but you can be on TV.
Why not?
Being a star is up to you. It's how well you receive. But you just tell them you want to do that, and they've got facilities down here. They got 2 studios. You know, they
I
can
want
run.
to be a TV star.
You want to be a TV star? Wow. Do they still have that casting couch in the green room?
I think they do.
Yeah.
Have a casting couch.
gotta
there?
come down.
Yeah.
What's
You-
that all about?
Where's somebody else when you need them?
Uh,
Besides me right now.
we're the
Well, I'm not good
co-host.
enough of a caller for you.
So
Oh, you're a perfect caller. You're a very, very cool
I
caller.
mean, nobody was calling, so I decided I'd better call.
Well, I'm glad you called, man. You know what else we need to hear is we need to hear the infamous Page. We haven't had that yet.
wow, 1991,
the
right?
cookie guy, or
Say what?
Wolfman?
I haven't heard from him. I haven't. You know, like
No clue.
Usually they call. I mean, they know.
Look at that. We got more callers.
We got callers.
Yeah, we do.
You know it is so freaking hot outside?
How many is that?
Do what? Oh no, that's the caller we're talking to.
No, we got more callers.
We
You
do.
got more callers, well, you should probably talk to those
pretending.
callers.
You're the only one, dude.
I'm pretending.
Don't waste your TV time talking to me.
Say what?
What you talking about, Willis?
Take those other calls.
What you talking about?
Blinking, push that blinking button.
There's no blinking button, man. It's solid red, man.
I thought you said there was more calls.
You got no calls. You got you, man. You're it,
I came in
man.
out of the heat for this.
You're the reason this show exists.
Yeah, man. You're the caller. You're the one. Here, you talk to him, man.
Yeah, where did the man of the hour go, as a matter of
So
fact?
you were saying you were driving.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
What's going
You were
on?
saying you're driving in the back seat. Tell us more about
Alright.
that.
So who's on the phone? What's going on?
Well, we got some caller on the phone.
Phone callers.
Yeah,
We got one caller.
one caller.
One caller.
We had another caller earlier.
We had
I'm in
another
an
caller.
elevator now talking to you guys.
Somebody's in the elevator. Talking to us right now. So Ray,
Hey, somebody's coming down to make something of it, finally.
You got to go up in the elevator to go down, right?
Well, that's only in Phoenix.
You know, you do have to go up to come down. Because everything that goes up must come down.
Yeah, but that's only in Phoenix. Phoenix is really downtown. Wow, man, it's just incredible. They really well designed. They spent millions and millions of dollars, man.
Well
Fixing
planned.
that place, very well planned. I was completely impressed, man. If they did it to like one up Tucson, they just blew us out of the water, man. Like we're nothing.
I'm impressed with the air conditioning here.
Do what now?
I'm impressed with the air conditioning here.
Yeah, we got really great air conditioning, but we don't have no cable. We can't watch
Oh,
the
you
show.
think it's good in there? It's really good where I'm at.
yeah.
I'm coming over there then.
Oh, well.
I used to come down here.
Where's the coffee
I
at?
feel the
Is-
draft.
Is Dan doing a show?
No, not really.
Right now.
Gene, what was the story?
Well, you know, we can only plug in 3 mics, so this is a good way to get an extra mic.
Feedback. So you ought to post these on your
It's Halloween all over again, guys.
Halloween.
Halloween.
It's the War of the Worlds.
So what do you think of that Iron Man movie, Ray?
I
Man
liked
3.
it. I liked the 43 Iron Man in there.
It
That was pretty cool.
Is that how many there were?
I liked that.
Is that how many there were, Ray?
Yeah, right? Because
I didn't count.
I think there were 43, if I'm correct.
Mark 43.
Oh, you mean all those suits flying around?
Yeah, because he worked on the Mark 43, right? When he was in the living room. He was
That's
wearing
true.
Mark 43, so
That's-
that means
That was his 43rd,
So-
suit. Because apparently that's all he was doing is just up there making suits, right?
Well, and
making
I thought
making suits.
yeah, he kept on making the suit. And then I thought the Gwyneth Paltrow having that superpower at the end was pretty cool.
Oh, super
Good idea, sit around making suits.
Yeah, okay. I was saying at superherostuff.com, they have these hoodies, these Iron Man hoodies that are like
Oh, I seen those.
that look. You saw them there?
And then I seen the Captain America one.
Yeah.
And I seen Boba Fett from Star Wars, of course.
They have
And
they have this They have this Spider-Man top hat that I want to get.
wow, that's interesting. That would be
Yeah, I think I could wear it on stage or whatever.
It's really cool in there. I get the show on my smartphone.
We're getting so much
now.
traffic out here behind the scenes. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
what's going on? Usually it's me running around.
Behind the scenes,
Be
guys.
back.
Behind the scenes.
I have failed in my coffee quest.
And still no one has said anything
Join my
about
quest
Hey.
for coffee.
No one has said anything
He's
about
not
what,
here.
right?
He's not here, man.
Did he cancel?
wow.
I don't know. No.
You don't know if
no.
he canceled?
I have no
they're setting
idea.
up right now.
idea.
I think the heat is getting to us.
It's
Yeah,
nice
really
in here.
think
It's
so.
nice and
I'm
cool in
just
here.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
It's
just
like
kidding.
70 degrees in here. It's really nice, man.
I'd rather be 0 below.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
It's not even hot.
Are you crazy? Do they call you crazy?
They call me crazy.
It was hot
Damn.
once. I remember one time it was 117. I don't think I drank that much water, and I didn't die.
Are you sure?
No,
I'm
not
sucking up
sure.
the AC.
Maybe I did
He
die.
get reanimated.
I'm just saying, you drink enough water,
Your brain goes click, click,
it's
click.
not even hot. What, 103? You call
So if you
that
drink
hot?
enough black
I remember it was
coffee,
100. It's like 110. That's hot.
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh,
considerably warmer, and
don't-
the sun is pretty
you can
damn
keep
hot.
your water. I want that black coffee.
yeah. Yeah, I hear if you
Where
drink
is
black
that coffee?
I hear if you drink black coffee, it washes the cancer right out of you. Wow.
Comic-Con. Woo!
Comic-Con.
Now you gotta wait for what? November
I
Comic-Con here in
waited for
town.
20 minutes for an elevator. at
November
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con here in town, Gene.
That's November
November?
5th or something. I think the
They already
first
have the
weekend.
flyers up. Check your swag.
We'll see everybody there.
And Big Brother starts in I don't know. I got a tweet the other day from June, the
Uh-huh.
girl who won
Big
the.
Brother countdown. We got about 21 days.
Yeah, you got that tweet from
3 weeks, huh?
June's song,
Yeah.
right?
Tweet.
AGT starts in like 3 days.
Yeah, I'm not that excited about that. I saw a Family Guy where Peter went on America's Got Talent because he had a harmonica up his butt, and he was like playing songs and shit, and then the harmonica, then he farted it out.
This is Family Guy.
Yeah.
Sound
And
like
Howard
Family Guy.
Stern was on there, but I don't think it was his voice. He didn't say anything, but it was.
The best one where Brian is the cocaine addict.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he was
a
working
good
for the
one.
cops and he was the drug sniffing dog.
It
Yeah.
never got better than that.
I want to be a drug sniffing dog.
I
Oh,
get the
that.
show on my smartphone now.
You're phony in. Why are you even here?
What is
It's an
that?
extra microphone.
We want coffee. Find us coffee. We need purging.
He's wandering the halls. The extra microphone.
It's
The hunt
re-
for black
it's
coffee.
This is.
Re-
Can you
remote.
believe it? This is a 21st GMR podcast, Ray.
Yeah,
the
and,
20
and
the
Marty's
21st.
doing it remotely.
21st.
Tell us more about this GMR podcast of which you speak.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why don't you?
Hey.
GMR means
The stairs were actually quicker in that case,
it means
much like a Comic-Con. Sound effects on the
Sound
GMR
effects.
podcast.
it sounds like a bunch of whales. Whales.
Well, that's what cell phones
The
are.
remake of
Remakes
Plan
of-
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
From Comic-Con this year.
Space.
Close encounter of the
What
access
kind of
kind.
stuff did you buy at Comic-Con?
I did buy a slice of $6 pizza. It was a big slice, and it was actually better than the cheaper pizza that you had to wait longer for.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you get it
That-
instantly.
That's what I was thinking. The
But you
restaurant.
get it instantly. And we also, like we discussed last time, don't order mushrooms and stuff and get mad 'cause it takes forever. They got to cook that stuff. Say, give me the cheese pizza. Bam.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, and I was very efficient. Didn't overspend, so it was good. Spent just enough.
That
And that Chipotle was not bad either. So.
Chipotle.
Oh, up in Mesa.
That was
And then you guys had your popcorn and soda.
Oh, that was
So-
it was good.
So did you like the Iron Man 3 movie?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
It seemed like for being a 2-hour movie, it seemed like it was over really quick. So that must be say something, right?
Well, it's
Time
like the
flies
whole-
when you're
the whole
having fun,
weekend.
man.
Huh?
The whole weekend was like that.
Of course, I was kind of
Zip.
spaced out at different points in that movie. I was just like in a zone or something, almost not unconscious, but
You go. Oh, sorry.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you got that wrong show.
Yeah, and
right?
you gotta sit
Here,
through credits
we have
too.
another voice.
Wow. Hey,
You go.
caller. Hey.
What is it? Fireside chat.
Fireside Chat. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good show.
Hang on.
That's on next week. What time is that on?
You got to turn up the phone volume so I can hear you guys.
Yeah, you can't hear us.
Now do this.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Call me crazy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
In the flesh.
Yeah, it's about time. You managed
How
to
you
get back
doing?
on the show.
Thanks for watching.
You got a cult following, you know.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I try to do that Jim Jones thing, but
When was
Your
that?
Kool-Aid sucks, man.
When did you do the Jim Jones thing?
one day,
Mm.
one day.
Oh,
Ray loves
yeah.
Kool-Aid.
No,
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I want to keep doing TV until the day I die. So that'll be in 2 weeks.
If you love Ray on TV, you'll love him on the internet. On the GMR Podcast with Ray Daniel.
JJ says the shows without Ray just aren't the same.
That's
Why
the word
is
on
that,
the
guy?
streets, because people love you, Ray.
And I have
Wow.
A
You,
question.
you're
Group hug.
Oh,
I have a question.
Okay.
How do you get the GMR podcast on your computer?
That's a good question, caller. What do you guys?
There's many ways.
Yeah.
Perhaps the most simplest of all is
Is
can,
what?
can I see that card?
Yes, you may, sir. Here we go. Passing the card.
The easiest way is to type in GMR Podcast
Yeah.
.buzzsprout.com.
And then you
Is that
can.
what it really says
Why
on
you
the
gotta add
card?
all that? Why don't
I
you just-
passed them out, but I never read it.
That's the easiest way.
Then you can subscribe to it that way, and it'll
Yeah.
just download.
You
You'll get a note. Or it'll you'll
You
be,
can search on iTunes for GMR Podcast. That's another way. Or you can search YouTube for GMR Podcast. That's yet another way. We try to make it as easy as possible for everybody to access our free podcast, which is basically the show when we're not on every
Yeah.
week.
This is actually episode 21 of
Yeah.
that podcast. Right now.
Freer the better. When
And
it
you're-
don't cost
you're
me
on
a
it.
cent,
Yeah, they gotta look for it,
I'm into
listen
it.
to it. They gotta live it.
Yes.
Why access is going bye-bye soon, huh?
Now I don't know
Well,
about
that's
that.
that's always, and
I've
and
heard
and the dollar is going to be devalued
I've
as
heard
the
that
world
for 20
currency
years.
is.
But,
20
but
years.
caller, you still have your computer, right?
And still,
Oh, yeah.
and
Well, then
so
you're-
our power.
You got a phone, you got a
Right.
computer. You can still keep up with what's happening down here.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, I
that's
can't-
always cool.
Ever since, this has been my old complaint. Ever since you went from real TV, not real, you know what it is, that real to that Apple. You know, you can't really watch watch. I couldn't watch you right now because of my computer.
Oh, because of the way Access Tucson's set up.
Is that what that called? Real Player. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Real Player.
Well,
you guys used to
you
use
shouldn't
Real
have
Player,
that
and it was
problem
so
with the
easy.
podcast. It works on a different thing, so
So what
we
is it?
bypass that completely.
So I can get you guys on channel 20. I'll get you guys.
Yeah,
When you're gone one day, I'll try the GMR podcast.
Is that where you're watching now?
try
Channel
it. You
20?
may just like it.
You watching 20 right now?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's all live. It's all
But I
good,
have to
man.
mute, though, because if I don't mute, then there's an echo.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've had enough echoes.
Oh, we had echo.
You
You
just
got
had
it.
it.
Earlier today.
You're a smart caller.
Can you hear it?
Echo,
If I turn
echo.
the volume up, you get this kind of shit. So I'm going to mute my TV now. Yeah. No, I used to be into that, trying echoes, because everyone else did it. So I'm a follower, not a leader. So whatever they did, I do.
Echo.
What's that noise in the background, caller?
Do I hear a cat? You got a cat?
Yeah, a cat in heat.
Oh.
We don't fix our animals. We just let them go for it. I used to try a lot harder on Access. We used to try to be funny, but we never quite made
And now
it.
it just comes out naturally.
Yeah. And the old Sean Connery bit is gone forever.
You've
'cause-
achieved a zen-like state of phone calls.
You have
because,
achieved
my
enlightenment.
son won't watch Access no more.
Well, maybe he'll be
Maybe.
more keen to a podcast because you don't actually watch us on that.
Yeah.
You just listen.
You can, yeah.
It's like us on the radio.
Yeah.
Can't you tell we all got radio faces?
21 episodes. How many hours of continual talk is that?
That's about
JJ's
close to 19.
JJ's got his on a shuffle, so it'll play like an episode, and then it'll play a Dilligaff song,
Wow.
and then it'll play another episode and play a Dilligaff song, and then
Wow.
So he just listens
Oh, yeah.
to them over and over again?
Yeah,
That's
well,
awesome. Hey, look who it is. It's the man of the hour.
Oh, was that Dan Harrigan?
Harrigan.
Dan Harrigan has entered the building.
Dan Harrigan.
He's here, folks.
Still there.
Tonight's
Still
band,
going
Pie and
strong.
Coffee,
Yes.
performing
that
live.
Band, pie, and coffee. Not
Wow,
necessarily in
those
that
guys are
order.
good.
We're just going to stick the Pie and Coffee out there and film it for an hour.
Yeah,
Pie
yeah.
and coffee.
Videoke.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to bring pie.
I want to
into
do,
the
if
studio.
it's
Oh.
vital to the, your content along with your cigarettes. And what are you going to do on Videoke tonight on Harrigan's show?
Lou Perfidio used to take a 40
Oh,
and
yeah.
cigarettes in the Studio B.
They were props.
They were props, but he was drinking a 40
I
and he was
believe he had
smoking a
this time
cigarette in
slot,
there too,
actually.
man.
Saturdays at 6.
Jack my drawers because I wanted to have a cigarette. That was not right, man.
Jack and
I
my
wanna see
drawers.
Nirvana.
Forget the rules.
The
I wanna see
craziest.
Nirvana again. Yeah.
They were meant to be broken.
Well, get in your time machine with us.
No, bring Kurt back.
The end of
You know,
television.
Reanimate Kurt Cobain. Bring him back to life.
Mm.
That kind of shit. Star Trek Into Darkness.
Star
Not a bad
Trek.
flick.
We haven't seen that yet, but we did see Iron Man because
So,
we can drive back up there again and see
I know.
Star Trek for
I'm
free if
starting
we
to
want
think,
to drive 2
is that
hours.
logical?
That's right. Yeah.
Iron Man 3
Is that-
rocked.
Is that? Okay, there goes the phone call. Thanks for calling.
Sensory overload, is that what you were referring to it as?
Yes. I like sensory overload.
You do or don't?
I do.
It was interesting listening to the classic early GMRs again and 17 weeks to Comic-Con and
So, does it make sense for us to drive all the way up there to see a movie?
not
and back?
necessarily,
I
but
mean-
we do get in for free.
Yeah, but it wouldn't it be cheaper just to go to Elcon or something?
It probably would be, but you make a whole day out
But,
of it.
yeah,
And I
exact-
get to see my trailer again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We go in IMAX and get to see both of my trailers.
Hey, Marty, if we went up there and watched like 3 or 4
Nice.
movies,
That's
make
the
a
only
day
way
of it?
would make
Well,
sense.
I only have enough passes for like maybe 2 more movies.
oh, okay.
But they're good till next June, so we could just go up there after next year's con and watch movies again and see if they're still showing
Wow.
that trailer. Yeah.
popcorn rock.
Yeah, we're out of those. We're out of refreshment
Oh.
passes.
That was good popcorn.
I want to see the new Superman movie. I don't know why.
Oh, that's gonna be a great movie.
Well-
Robert was asking me out of the blue what I thought about the Superman movie. It was almost as if he was on the podcast. It was very surreal. And I'm like, I haven't even seen the last one. He's like, you know what? I haven't either.
Me either.
You haven't seen Superman Returns?
No.
Don't.
Yeah, save your money.
How about the Green Lantern? Should I see that?
Dude,
I still haven't seen that.
it's not. It's a tad teeny bit better than Superman Returns.
I
but
did find the
still by not
Zorro
much.
cartoon.
What?
The Zorro cartoon you were talking about.
Oh.
And you can find that on our @GMR Podcast.
Oh yeah. What was that tweet about the Fantastic Four?
So the new season of Arrested Development started. They
No.
put it all up at once on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
And apparently, in 2 episodes of the show, there's a new Mystery Science Theater clips. Like, people are watching TV, and they're showing how bad a certain movie was. By like, look, it was even on that show, and it was this newly created thing. One of the movies is that supposedly that unreleased Fantastic Four movie that Gene wanted to find.
Roger Corman.
Yeah.
'Cause
So I'm
think-
like, how frickin' weird is that, right?
I think I see maybe 2 3-second clips here and there in my lifetime, but I never seen a whole preview or trailer or.
Neither have I. I read about it in a
So very,
in a
very odd.
Wizard magazine. Remember those? They were all about
Yeah, we
toys
were
and
talking
comics.
about a Wizard from '97 a few weeks back about the unproduced Marvel movies.
Oh,
topic.
Oliver Stone making She-Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah, and the
How
ilk.
about that? And
But-
that Lone Ranger preview, man.
with Tonto
With
with
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp as Tonto.
Johnny Depp in more white makeup.
Yeah, that was scary though. That looks like it's gonna be good. I bet it's funnier than hell.
It's a steampunk movie.
Yeah.
It's got a really, I don't know, the weeklies, they were like, oh, it's going to be really horrible, another horrible Johnny Depp movie.
What do they know?
They just don't like things. They're the weekly, they're like elitists.
I do want to see that Thor 2, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be better than Thor 1.
Gotta watch them all because it's
Hell yeah.
you missed part of the
I
story.
want to see Guardians of the
Hell
Galaxy.
yeah.
What's up with that? Anybody know? No, we got to get some updates. So, you know what's cool? Going back to the Big Brother thing. June Song, right? That's her name. She's got like 69. She follows 69 people, and she's got almost 18,000 followers.
Yep. We follow quite a few Big Brother cast members now as we
Yeah.
get closer and closer to the new season of Big Brother.
Which starts 2 weeks early this year.
That's right.
So that's going to be pretty cool. And it's also on demand now on your cable, so you could subscribe to it through
It
the
happens
cable
every year.
system.
I'm into it for 4 days, and it's kaput. It gets died.
Well, it'll be a fun 4
I can't
days.
stop. I can't stop. I'm totally
We're
addicted
hopelessly
to it.
addicted
It's
to it.
just-
Like stupidly addicted. I watch every minute of the Big Brother After Dark.
See, I don't even go
Showtime.
that far. I just watch the episodes.
Every
He watches the
freaking second of
3-hour
it.
live shit
Wow.
every
And
night.
then-
That's
some nights-
hardcore,
some nights
Gene.
they're drinking, right? You know what I mean? I like to drink when they drink. and some nights they're only getting like 6 beers for everybody, right? So you get 1 beer.
But
And then,
we don't have the live feed, though.
Then they try and stash them. What I'm saying is it's on demand now, like on your cable. You know, you can
What, the
subscribe
internet
to it, like
feed?
Howard TV. That's what I saw a commercial
Oh,
for at
trippy.
Mark's house.
Wow.
It's like Howard TV now.
That's crazy.
So you don't even have to go through the internet to get it now. It's so
Wow.
What if-
last year must have been so popular. They brought 2 weeks early.
It just keeps getting bigger and
I
bigger.
mean, in the past they've always made
Big
it like
Brother Canada started
Just
earlier
like
this year.
Comic-Con.
Just like Comic-Con. If Phoenix ComiCon gets much bigger, it will be unattendable.
exactly. if it does the same thing it did from
We won't be able to get to anything because
Yeah.
everything
No.
Things were filling
You have
up.
to stand in line for a day just to go to
you won't
something.
be able to make it to the hall.
Lego build off, forget that, right?
Oh, my
You better
God.
get up at 6 in the morning, fucking stand in line,
Yeah,
dude.
pick your things and get in line, just like a real big con.
But no, I can't imagine there being any bigger. Like Saturday.
The only way I'm going
Last
to...
Saturday
week.
was so
I'll
nuts.
look at Big Brother the whole year or the whole summer.
Big Brother Con
If
in
they do
Vegas.
like a running game.
Oh yeah, we got to go.
The
to
Running
that
Man
some
kind
year,
of
dude.
thing. Where they like someone gets maimed or...
Well, that's
Well, that
original
happens.
reality TV.
That does happen. I can still talk
Revolver
about last
power.
year.
And still our
Or
veto
veto.
grows.
And still Big Brother
And
grows.
once again, I could have swore we would have had phone calls, but
Oh, we had a couple phone calls. But the numbers aren't up there, so anybody who's calling.
The
is
numbers are on
hardcore.
Twitter.
It is on Twitter, but yeah, how many people? What's up with our Twitter?
We lost 10 followers all in one day.
No,
But they were, those fake ones anyways that were trying to...
the ones that wanted to fuck us.
Exactly.
Did I-
And then
did I
all
just
those,
say that?
Then all those emails
That's-
disappeared. And our true fans are the ones left. So
Cool.
all 28.
I was looking at my
thousand
all
Twitter.
of them.
28.
I was trying to figure out who these people are and why I'm following them on my Twitter, and I'm not sure. I unfriended a couple of them just because I'm like unfollowed
Because
them.
you don't want that to get in the way when you're trying to read stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not-
it looks like there's a show going on out there.
There is.
Oh,
I believe
yeah.
there is.
I keep forgetting.
At 9 o'clock.
Keep forgetting.
That dead bee is still back here.
The dead bee is still here. Update. How long has that been there, Marty?
Several months.
Several months.
And that piece of fudge I put back here is still there, too.
Seriously?
Ooh, for 93?
Yep.
Oh, but we weren't in here in 93.
I know.
That 93 fudge is still around?
Yeah, it's almost ready for
Oh,
harvesting.
look who's joining us. here.
Oh, look who it is.
Look who it is. First ever appearance on the podcast.
Yeah, you're on our
How you
podcast
doing?
as well as our TV show, Dan. So what do you got coming up tonight?
I have a really good guitar player, local originator of his own music, and I'm glad you asked. You'll have to tune in at 8:30 to find out what his name is.
Ooh.
Actually, Frankie Lopez. He's a local guitarist, young fellow. He's a pretty talented fellow. He uses the F word in some of his songs, and I don't fucking care, so he
That's
fits
great.
right in.
I thought we were just going to put the pie and coffee out there and film it for an hour.
An hour of 58 and a half minutes. That's the Harrigan 58 and a half minutes.
Oh, yeah, because they got to show trailers for upcoming attractions or whatever they show.
Yeah, more pie and coffee.
If we come up with some coming attractions. Pie and coffee at 7 o'clock.
Comic-Con, man, was
Comic-Con was insane. I think we're still, part of our brains are still there.
Right on.
There had to have been 100,000 people there.
Mark, what did you get at Comic-Con?
I got a hat and a
Cool.
shirt
That's right.
Excellent.
and free popcorn.
Cool. I'll keep this. Well, I got to go have some pie and coffee.
Oh, I'm going
And,
to
set up for the show. Thanks for
I'm
your
gonna-
minute and a half out of my 58 and a half
Damn
minutes.
pee begin.
Giving back that
Hey,
extra
that was a
minute.
good
and a
show,
half.
Damn
Dan.
pee begin.
Wow, I'm such a smooth.
Personally, I'm off the stuff, but
What?
I like talking about it.
I
The
need
pie or
coffee.
the
The pie and the
coffee?
coffee. Yeah, I just
You're
like
off the
talking
pie?
about it.
Coffee.
I just like talking about it.
You're off the pie.
Well, he told us how many pies had been donated over the years.
I don't remember.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
But you know what? That's great.
But you know what? Yeah, it is great because you got to keep your crew happy.
So is it winding down?
Is it what winding down, Ray?
Winding.
We're just winding up to pie and coffee tonight
Yeah,
at
we got
8:30.
a few minutes.
Coffee and pie, cake and ice cream. Wow, we started off really strong. When we were
Kinda
gibbering,
petered
jabbering.
out, petered
I think
out.
we got preoccupied with
I could see.
pie and coffee.
Yeah, it's pie and coffee. The Dan Harrigan show kind of just.
Yeah,
Man.
Harrigan has arrived, and
Mark Brady was like the Flash.
oh yeah, he
He's
needs
like-
his
Yeah.
his
Dude,
fix.
coffee. I thought I was like that. Bam.
What's
Mark
the
Brady,
frequency,
wow.
Kenneth?
So Comic-Con, that was crazy. 51 weeks
51
And
weeks
counting.
to Comic-Con.
and about 2 minutes till pie and coffee. So
Pie
thanks
and
for listening.
coffee.
We'll be back next week with our first normal GMR podcast in a while, and then we'll just settle in for summer as we approach Big Brother. And to a
Brother.
very, very, very lesser degree, AGT, which might get like a ha-ha mention.
Alrighty, it was great to be back on the air.
There you go.
Everybody,
Yes.
you guys know who I'm talking about.
Kmart. Kmart.
Kmart.
The show's still on, isn't it? Is it? Wow. It's a podcast.
Good night.